Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a T95E6. It's a Tier 10 American reward tank, and it's located on the north spawn of Cliff, and it's under the command of Awppenheimer. Game started. Well, it's a 120mm gun, 400 alpha, and the reload time is normally about 8-9 seconds. We'll just have to see how long Awppenheimer actually has. It's not a very good tank, I'm afraid, actually, even though it's a reward tank for clan wars or strongholds. Yep, it's a bit subpar. In fact, a lot of people said that this is a really dreadful tank, actually, and it's not that good. But certainly some players can actually make it work, and you'll see Awppenheimer have, well, an interesting battle. Puts a round straight into that Sheridan. Picked 443 off it. That's a high roll. Looks like the enemy's made it into the plateau area on the west side of the map. Okay, there's an enemy tank going there. Object 140 takes a round in his rear, and it was tracked him. And another one. It's kind of off-putting if you get hit twice in a row very, very quickly into the start of the battle. Okay, there's another one. He's stopped, and now he's taken around. IS-7 took it up the posterior, and he's about to get another one. Yep, right up his jacksie. He can't be too happy about this, and he's trying to pull away, but no, he's still getting hit. And oh, he fires one back, 550, but goodbye. Game over. He's back in the garage wondering why his life was so unfair to him. Yes, well, it was unfair because you met Awppenheimer, you see. He's a good player. Okay, well, he's gone up to this little rise area, which is actually great for shooting at the enemy. The only problem is, if there's an enemy down there, he can actually see the front of your tank as you poke up. So it can sometimes work against you on that position. But Awppenheimer's recognised that there's another enemy tank that he can get to grips with. There's a T94E6 just around the corner. He was just checking to see the damage to his vehicle. Yep, there's some holes in the front plate. Okay, well, he's actually going to go down into the dip and moving around this way. Now, thankfully, they hold the top of the hill. If they didn't, this would actually be quite dangerous, because, of course, he could end up getting hit. But, well, puts around into the AMX M454, and it was a high roll that time. He's firing heat now. Type 4 Heavy takes one. Another high roll, 435. MAHOU and the E100 are rushing to try and get involved. And well, he did get a high roll into that one as well. 406. Puts around into the Skoda. I think that was the Skoda. Yep. You see the penetration on these rounds, 340mm. You need to be careful you don't get too close to the cliff edge. I like this spot here. It's actually very useful for shooting at any enemy who happen to be defending that corner. Type 5 Heavy takes one. It's very difficult for the enemy to hit you, especially enemy Arty if you're in this position, because it's over a ridgeline, you see, on the decline of a ridgeline, and it's very difficult to loop shells over. Well, he fires around blind there, but I'm pretty sure the tanks are still there. Just can't see them at the moment. Need the E100 to move forward just a little bit and spot them. And Awppenheimer's waiting for it, having a quick look round. Oh, there's the Type 5 again. Okay, and he puts another one in. Well, he's down to potentially a one-shot. He'd have to get a lucky high roll. Oh, no, he can't see him now. He's actually gone behind that rock face. The MAHOU took a round, but oh, we didn't get that one through the Type 5. Can we get another one in? Just see the outline. Okay. Yes, he gets in, but it wasn't enough to actually kill him. This will be... Oh, he's gone. And there's that... what was that one? A T43, actually. Going for the turret. And he gets one in. He's still a two-shot, and we are at risk of getting hit from the south, from that little lookout place for the TDs. And we have been spotted. Yes, and there is a Conqueror up there. And he's just hit us. At least, I'm not sure if he's on the lookout spot or he's actually below it. But he did get a hit into us. And I think what Awppenheimer's noticed is that the enemy seems to be doing quite well on that plateau area. And they're now threatening our cap. So he's decided to return round and not to engage that Conqueror because he can't see him, and see if he can deal with these guys. And he's being very careful to approach here because there's a nice little curve in the earth, a ridgeline. There you go. And the standard B. Puts one in. He's now firing the standard ammo. Of course, the standard B does have fairly weak armor, so he will be able to get through it. Oh, just in case you're interested, this replay is from 1.41. So it's from some time ago, and it's before the team damage was removed from the game. Okay, the standard B and a Waffenträger Panzer IV are hugging that rock because they know that Awppenheimer is looking at them. And, oh, I think that they were actually trying to kill our Centurion 7-1. But Awppenheimer's going to use this period to move up and try and get hits on both of them. Got to the tree line. Now he can see them. Okay, now he can put them both out. Oh, and he didn't get that one into the Waffenträger. Gonna try again. And that one did. It was low roll though. And oh no, that didn't work. He just got hit by that 128mm gun. But he puts the Waffenträger out. Now he needs to get the standard B. Yep. Low roll again. But he is a one shot for sure. Here we go. And now he's hugging the rock. Yep. There are 2 tanks down at the moment, his team. There's a T49 supposedly to the left. Now he could interfere with all this. Up on top of the hill they've got an AMX M454 and a Sheridan now. They overtook our guys up there. We're just disengaging for the moment. You can see where one of the rounds actually went into the back of the turret. I think that was from the Conqueror earlier. Now, will the enemy come out of their little holes? And then we can get some shots at them. Does help actually. We've got the Striv 103B and our Waffenträger looking out on the area where they're likely to approach. But the enemy does have an E4 down in the village in the northwest corner. They need to keep an eye on him as well. And oh, there's the T49. He's coming around this side. Now Awppenheimer's signaling to him to come back, to pull back, and he's managed to get a round in there, but he didn't do any damage. In fact, he took a round from that T49. He's asking the E100 to pull back so he can engage these guys. Oh, the E100 is now badly damaged, but both of them worked together and the E100 got the kill on the Object 140. Now, can he get the shot on that T49? There he is. Oh, trying to carry the team, and he's been killed. T49 got a lucky shot in, killed him. He did 8.3k of damage, but now it's all down to the Striv and the Waffenträger. And they're both trying to do their best, but it's going to be very difficult for them to fight this one out. It's 6 against 2. They do have this position up here, but the enemy, well, there's just too many of them. And the Waffenträger's been set on fire. He obviously doesn't have a fire extinguisher. And now it's just the Striv on his own. This is the tier 10 Strizvan. And he's got a kill. Took out the standard B. He was a one shot. And, well, he's decided to get down from the hill because the E4 found him. It's going to be difficult to get down, though. Or is he actually on that ledge shooting to the south? The E4 can see him. Oh, he's got another hit in. But it's going to take a few more hits like that previous one to actually kill the E4. At least 2 more. And the E4 gets a good big hit in, and he's gone. In the end, it was the Conqueror who got the kill. So, nice try there by Awppenheimer to carry the team, but unfortunately it was a loss. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And, well, it was a first-class tanker for Awppenheimer in the T95E6. He got a Duelist, a Fire Effect, and a Bruiser medal out of the minor ones, but he did pick up a High Calibre for dealing the most damage in that battle overall, and that was mostly because he was plugging away at those defending tanks around the corner of the cliff, one by one, just planting the rounds into them as much as he could to try and whittle them away. 7,650 win 8, so very high indeed. So let's have a look at team scores. Well, there you go, right at the top of the table, 8,389 hit points of damage. The high score on the enemy team was that E4 with 5176, and the next high score after that was the AMX M454 on the enemy team with 3,700. When it came to kills, it was the E4 who managed to get 3 kills, the T49 who killed Awppenheimer, the Standard B who got 3 kills, and the Conqueror, they got 3 as well. And when it came to Awppenheimer got 2 only, unfortunately. And when it came to base XP, it was the T49 who did the best. He got an All-X medal for killing higher tier opponents. 1,181 base experience points, 989 for the E4, and the Standard B got 975, and he picked up a Leather Slayer's medal. And we can see that Awppenheimer picked up 688, so it's still very good, but unfortunately all the effort just unfortunately fell away because that T49 got a lucky shot in at the end. So let's have a look at detail report. 29 shots fired, 24 direct hits, 22 penetrations, and that's in much part due to the fact that he was firing a lot of heat to actually make sure the rounds did go through. Damage of 8,389 hit points, all of it at close range. He received 7 hits from the enemy, 6 penetrations, 1 non-penetration, and 490 hit points of damage blocked by armor. I think that came from the Waffenträger. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did 58 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he actually earned 64,540 credits. I know they're the wrong way around, but there was a replay error with the replay manager. And he picked up, for Courageous Resistance, 4,380 credits. That's because he got an epic medal in a losing game. So his total came to 68,920. And after the repair, ammunition resupply, and consumables, he actually made a small loss of 53,490 credits. But he does earn a lot of credits from Strongholds and Clan Wars, so he won't bother about that whatsoever. 2 bonds, one for getting the High Calibre, well, just the one for getting the High Calibre at tier 10. And he also picked up 688 XP, 389 for Courageous Resistance, took away 1,077 altogether. So, unfortunate ending, but it was still a good try, even so. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you get alerted when we put a new video up. Thanks for watching.